hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean.
Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're brand new. My name is Sonja and today is my last Christmas in July video for this year, and I want to thank you all for joining me in these past 2 weeks while I shared some new stuff and as well as some old stuff. But today I thought I'd share with you some of my all-time favorite DIY that I've made and DIY videos that I have made. Some of these are collaborations, so you might hear them since I am sharing the old videos. But these DIYs I've created over the past few years over here on my DIY channel, and to this day still use them every season I decorate. I use them in my home decor. They have held up and they are great. I have to say the last one is one of my favorites because I get to use them with my children who are now adults, 19 and 20 years old, but they still get excited for this particular DIY to come out every year and get filled with lots of different treats. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know which one was your favorite, and I can't wait to start sharing all the home decor DIYs that I have planned for you coming up. Today I will be creating a Dollar Tree Christmas DIY sign. This high-end Dollar Tree DIY is so cheap and easy to make. It cost me for both pieces about $2.50, but I only used less than half of the material to create it. And you can find these type of signs on Etsy shop for approximately $60 or so, give or take, depending on the size and what you want on it. I also want to mention that this video is part of Christina from DIY Mommy. It's a Christmas DIY and decor challenge. I will have Christina's channel linked down below as well as the playlist, so you can make sure to check out both of those after you are finished watching my video. So I picked up this canvas, which is the largest canvas that the dollar store sells, and I like using these if you have watched my videos, and I love the frame that's inside of them. This time around I will not be using the canvas, so I take it apart and I will keep the canvas for another project. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. My name is Sonja, and on my channel you will find thrift flips, trash to treasures, dollar store DIYs, and furniture makeovers. I also have a home and a cooking channel, which will all be linked down below. Then I go ahead and stain this frame with very thin wood stain and dark walnut. And I use a rag to stain it as usual. I have also picked up this blackboard from Dollar Tree. It is just a black foam board, and it's great if you're trying to create that blackboard chalkboard look. I traced the frame on top of the blackboard, and the blackboard will be my backing for this frame. Now for the next part, I was thinking about using a Cricut machine, but I thought it might be just easier for me to write it, but you can totally use a stencil or make a stencil on a Cricut machine, or just use the vinyl cutout from the Cricut machine. I'm using this white chalk marker to write my Merry Christmas out, and I'm just using a picture on my phone as a guide for my writing.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere.
Now when I add the thickness to my letters, I always go to the parts of the letter that go down, and I make those thicker.
It's Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Last thing that I do is I add some rope to the back so I can hang it up. I'm using hot glue, but you can also use staples. I didn't have good enough staples. I only had strong staples, and I was worried it was gonna split the frame. So make sure you have the correct staples for that.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the...
So here it is. I think it turned out so nice, and it looks amazing on my front porch, hanging on the light post, on the light. So I would like to thank Christina for hosting this challenge, and don't forget to check out her channel as well as the playlist link down below. And if this is your first time stopping by, I would love it if you considered subscribing, pressing the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. If you would like to see a full finished decorated front porch, it is in this playlist as well from my home channel, so make sure you check that one out as well. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I am participating in a $5 Goodwill Challenge Christmas 2018 hosted by Hillary from Old World Home. First, I would like to thank Hillary for hosting this wonderful seasonal challenge that I myself enjoy participating so much in. I had headed out last weekend and picked up this magazine crate for $5, $4.99, and because I had donated stuff, I had ended up getting some percentage off, so I think I paid $4.35 for this. At first I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it, but then I had come up with the idea to paint it and make it look more like a crate. So I had used Chateau Gray by Annie Sloan chalk paint, as well as her dark wax, and I painted it and then I had decorated it. But first I had to give it a good clean. Once I was done, I painted it. So come along and check out how I did it. So the paint has dried, and now I'm going to apply, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with brown wax, but first I'm gonna clear wax it. That way if I don't like how it looks with the brown or dark wax, I can take it off easier. Using dark wax from Annie Sloan and my dark wax brush. Do this on all the sides, and then I'll show you what it looks once I'm done. I finished distressing it. I really like how it added a little bit of dimension to it and extra color. Now I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to write some stuff on it to make it more seasonal. So I'm going to just do it on one side because I was thinking the other side I can always use for a different season like fall or Halloween. I'm just gonna do this side for Christmas. think that's it, and I'm gonna show you how I decorated it with my Christmas decor. So here it is in my front porch, all decorated for the season. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and if you're brand new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and press that notification button so you don't miss out any of my new videos coming out. I want to thank Hillary from Old World Home again for hosting such a wonderful challenge. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and thank you all so much for watching. Hi guys, today I'm going to be making over, sprucing up this vintage old sleigh that I had picked up at a thrift store. Now I paid $40 for it, which was a little bit more than I wanted to, but it was the cheapest I could possibly find for the one that I liked. So I guess it was a good deal in that sense that I was able to actually find one. They ranged from anywhere from like $60 to $100. So I wanted to give it a little bit more brightness by painting over with some red chalk paint. I'm using Emperor Silk chalk paint from Annie Sloan and just dry brushing it on a little bit. Now my paint was kind of dry, so I ended up adding some water, so I ended up having to wipe it off, but dry brushing is what I was going after. Just to give the metal pieces where the red paint was already on, just to brighten it up a little bit. I think that would add the extra color on my front porch to match my sign that I already have there. I also want to mention that this video is part of a challenge hosted by Jamie from Border Bananas. It is her Flipping Friday that she hosts once a month. And if you have not had a chance to see Jamie's channel, make sure you head on over to the description box because I will include her link as well as the playlist to this challenge. Next, I wanted to create a bit of a decor for it. So I'm going to be making a swag to put on top. I had gotten some stuff from my garden, as well as a couple of embellishments like berries and ribbon and pine cones. Pine cones actually came from my garden as well. And I'm going to attempt on making a bow. I am not a bow maker, but I thought I'd give it a try. I have gotten this ribbon from Michael's for my tree, so I had some left over, so I thought I'd use it up. I am using a florist wire to attach everything, and then I'm going to leave a long string at the end, so I'm able to use that to attach the swag to the sleigh. If you haven't seen how I made these bells, I will leave a link in the eye in the sky for you to check them out. They were a great hit and so easy to make, and for $1.25, can't go wrong.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you, you and me.
Like I had said before, I am not a bow maker, so I am pretty much just winging this and hoping for the best result possible. And I have to say I was pretty pleased with it. Could have been a touch bigger, maybe something I'll work on. You'll just have to come back and check out my front porch decorate with me and to see if I actually added something or if I left it as is. And that video will be out next Saturday.
And do you like to be here too? It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present, come over here.
I absolutely love when I find something that I'm looking for. I have been looking for this sleigh for so long and I was so excited. I even had my friends looking for a sleigh whenever they went thrifting, just in case if they found one. So I was super excited when I came across this one. Do you guys like thrifting? Let me know down in the comments what was one of your favorite purchases that you had thrifted before. This sleigh is definitely one of mine. There are several others, but this sleigh definitely tops it.
And some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Also would like to say, if you are not subscribed and you're brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sonia and I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, I would love it if you press the subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. I do trash to treasure thrift flips several times a month on my channel, and I do have a challenge coming up next month, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to press that big like button if you are enjoying what you're seeing. I was just trying to figure out whether I should add these pine cones. They're the long ones. I got them out of my garden. But I did decide to put them on, and I just take some twine and tie it up to the top and then tie it to the back of the sleigh. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed my little makeover and sprucing up of this sleigh. I think it's going to look really, really good on my front porch with the rest of the decor, which is all coming to you next week. I'm going to be creating some Christmas urns, and then over on my home channel, I am going to be decorating my front porch. So make sure you are subscribed to my home channel as well, so you don't miss out any of these videos coming your way. I would like to thank Jamie for hosting this challenge, and don't forget to check out her channel as well as the playlist link down below. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sonia and you're watching Domestic DIY. Welcome to my Christmas DIY series. Today I'm going to be making a super fun project. I think it is anyways, using a stencil that I just cut out from Cricut. Now you don't, I always say you don't need to use a stencil. It definitely makes a project go a lot smoother, but I will link the website where I got the free SVG for this, and I just cut it up, resized it and cut it on an old file folder. That way if I want to reuse it for anything else, I can. It's just a little bit more I guess reusable than vinyl. Vinyl probably works better because it sticks to the surface, so you just have to be a little bit more careful with this one when you are stenciling. So I will take apart the stencil in a minute, but let me just go and let you know what else I'm using. So I have this wrapping paper that I picked up at dollar store, and it looks like butcher paper. And then I have some old toilet paper rolls and a paper towel roll, hot glue gun, black paint, and actually I'm thinking I might I'm gonna stick with black paint. I was thinking maybe doing Christmas trees in green, but I will do it with black paint just to stick to original plan, and just something to put your paint on, and a stenciling brush, a knife, crafting knife for your stencil if you need it, and scissors to cut the butcher paper if I need. Well, I definitely need to. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart my stencil. And I would also like to mention that this video is in collaboration that is hosted by Jamie from Border Bananas. It is a look for less, and this is the project that inspired mine, and I'm trying to somewhat recreate it. And as you can see, the cost of this project is $62, and I just think that I can make it for a lot less, like pretty much $1, because I had everything else in hand, but definitely under $5. So there will be a playlist down below, so make sure you go on, check out the playlist, and I will have Jamie's channel linked in my description box as well. And I am just new to this Cricut machine, and I did watch a tutorial, but I always forget to link these up, so I always have to use a bit of a tape for that. Not a big deal.
hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Now I'm going to cut my paper to size. And I'm just going to cut it and make it a little shorter so it's not as wide.
Hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling.
So I'm going to take my rolls now and I'm going to glue them just to keep form.
Windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends.
I'm gonna use 2 here and then 1 whole one on top. To secure it so it doesn't unroll, I'm just going to put some hot glue there and there so that way it holds it in place. And I'm going to do the same on the bottom.
I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting.
And now I'm going to place my stencil right in the middle. Just going to
On a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh.
and I'm just lightly taping it down. I'm not pressing on the tape because I don't want it to damage the paper.
It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Now careful with not too much paint. I'm going to sponge it on. And the stencil brush I'm using is from the Dollar Tree. Dip it and then take as much paint off as possible so I don't have too much paint on it.
Have a good time, dance and dance all night long. We're gonna dance and dance and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring.
Alright, and now for the reveal. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now I just have to fill in where the tape was.
Wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Okay. So that's that. And now I'm going to I wanted to put an arrow here as well. If you see on the design there was an arrow, I just didn't cut it out because I figured I can probably do one myself.
We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Okay. There, and now once it dries, I'm going to add a rope, which I forgot to show you. I'm just gonna grab it. So this is like a nautical rope or jute rope. And I'm just going to cut it to size. And I'm also going to make this a little bit shorter. There. go. And the nice thing about having that little hole there is I can thread my rope through it.
We'll be chilling in.
I'm going to take this long piece of wood and just push the rope through.
All the windows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year
And tie a loop. And I'll show you what it looks all hung up. Looks like all hung up. So here it is, all hung up. I think it looks really, really good. And for very little cost comparing to what the other one cost at the store, I couldn't be more pleased. So I'd like to thank Jamie for hosting this collaboration. Make sure you check her channel out as well as the playlist link down below. And if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, I would love it if you considered subscribing and pressing the notification bell. I have tons of Christmas DIYs coming your way, so you wouldn't want to miss any of them. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Sonja if this is your first time visiting my channel. Today I am participating in an open collaboration, open invite from Natalie from Design to the Nines. It's called Girls Can Use Power Tools. This is a monthly challenge that she hosts. I have participated in all of them up until now. I know there is a break until January, so this is the last one for this year. So and every month she has a different co-host. I will have her channel link down below, as well as Ashley from Ashley Lauren, who is her co-host for this month, and her channel link down below. And I will also link down the playlist for all the ladies participating in this challenge. The only rule for this challenge is that we show how we use power tools. So for my project, I will be making advent calendars. I will be making 2 of them because I have 2 children, and I will be using a table saw and a drill to do this. So I will show you the supplies that I will be using besides those power tools. So without further ado, let's get started. So here are the supplies that I will be using. So I have 3 of these 1x2x8s. I have these wooden stars that came from Dollar Tree. I have these little burlap sacks that I ordered on Amazon. I have these little hooks. They came from Dollar Tree. I use them for a different project, but they're coming in handy now. So I have 2 packages. And then I have the gel stain, the Old Masters gel stain, it's in Spanish oak, and a brush. I also have a level. I'm just using this as a ruler, and a measuring tape, a drill bit, and an old white chalk paint. Then I also have some wood glue and some clamps if I need them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to stain these. And I'm not looking for extreme coverage, just a bit of coverage to give it a different look than just what it is. So you want to go fairly gently over it. I actually might use something else to paint it. I am going to use a cheesecloth. So now that they're all done, it doesn't take long to dry because I did just a very light coat. I will measure them out. And I am measuring, so the first cut is 12. Then I'm doing 15. And then I'm doing 18. And 20 and 22. So 20 and 22. So I will cut 2 of them this way. Just going to mark them off a little bit better. So 2 of them will be cut that size, and this one will be cut into 36. So make sure you practice safety, wear safety glasses. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of stain on each end. I am going to cut these together. Just want to make sure that they are aligned exactly. And I always save the pieces of wood that I'm not using for maybe some other project. So you're gonna start with your smallest one, and you want to have space for 3 hooks, which if it's 12, it should be every, well, I think I'm gonna do 10, because I'm gonna leave an inch on each section. So if I do an inch here, and then, so it's 30 centimeters all together. Then you remove, so you got 10 inches you remove, so inch and inch from there, so that an inch is there. There. So that leaves me with 10 inches, and the middle is 5 inches. So you want to do your, because you're putting 3, so your first one is at 1 inch. Second one from that is at 5 inches, right? No, that the middle is right here. So at 1 inch and 6 inch mark would be the right one, and then back at 1 inch. So you want taken 1 inch from here, 1 inch from here, mark it, and then put 1 in the middle. That's the way I'm doing it. And now I'm going to use my drill to pre-drill. I'm just going to open these up a little bit just so I can fit my bags in there. And then you just screw them in, and it should be fairly easy with the pre-drill holes. There. Okay, so now I'm going to repeat the same process for this one and for the rest of them, and I will show you all the measurements on how I did it. I'll write out all the dimensions in the description box. So I have attached all of the little hooks to all of them, and I'm just going to, before I paint the edges, sand these a little bit, just so you don't get splinters. And then I'm going to add the stain to that, and I'm also going to be adding stain to my star, which I should have done when I stained these, but I forgot. So now that I had completed staining everything, I am going to assemble them. So you just want to make sure that everything is somewhat centered before you glue it on, and that there's about the same amount of spacing in between. I'm not going to measure, I am just going to eyeball it. And this is where I'm going to use the wood glue, and you don't want to put too much because you don't want it to leak out. Let's see if these will, if this will go over. I didn't think it would, so I'm not gonna use these. And you want to make sure that they are fairly straight on there. I mean, if they're a little bit off, it's not a big deal, but just don't want them to be completely crooked. I am going to use some weight to put on them. I'm going to do the same thing for the second one. So while these are drying and curing, I am going to finish these up just because I want to spruce them up a little bit. I don't want them just to be black or stained. So I'm going to use my chalk paint. I'm gonna try something first. Hopefully it'll work. I did this technique the other day and I really like the outcome. I think they look much better now with a bit of chalk paint. So now I'm gonna glue these onto the top of the trees. There, so I'm going to let this cure. You can see I put some weight on them, and once I come back, I'm going to show you how I attach the bags. So I have decided to stencil the numbers onto these bags, and I am using the Christmas green acrylic paint and deep red acrylic paint, as well as this stencil that I got from Dollar Tree and 2 foam brushes. So I'm gonna work in batches, and I'm going to just put it in a corner, and I'm just gonna dab it so it doesn't leak through. So 1, make sure you wipe the back of the stencil before putting it on, just in case. Now when you start with the double digits, you want to put so for 10 you want to put the 0 closer to the edge and work the other way around to the right. That way you for sure leave yourself enough room. So here it is, times 2. I think it turned out really cool. And you can put all sorts of stuff in them other than just candy. You can reuse some of your Halloween candy to put in there so they don't eat it all in the first week after Halloween. For teenagers, you can put, for girls, maybe cosmetic samples, gift cards, or things like that, just like, you know, $5 iTunes card or whatnot. So I would like to thank Ashley and Natalie for hosting this challenge. I love participating in it, and I hope you guys enjoy all the videos in the playlist. And if you are brand new to my channel, first time visiting, I would love for you to press that subscribe button and a notification bell. Stick around, there's lots to see, lots more DIYs coming your way, and other home decor. I also do cleaning, cooking videos, so a little bit of everything for everyone. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.